Hi, and welcome back to the next installment of our playthrough with Survival Fountain of Youth. So let's start with a bit of a confession. When I looked at the upgrading the forge before, we saw that we needed something called the clay mold for sabers. Now, I thought that that was something we had to go find somewhere, but that's not the case. We must have done something. I'm sure I looked in here before, but we must have done something on Iron Island where, if we just look at crafting here, we can actually make it here. So anyway, I went ahead and I did that. And now if we just look at the upgrade requirements, it's actually 2 copper ingots, 3 iron tree branches, the clay mold for sabers, and a massive stone. And we happen to have all of that. That pretty much uses up all of our copper, but I guess we can go get more at Red Island if we desperately need it. So now we can do our upgrade. So let's get that done. Need a hammer. Oh, let's use that one up. Build. So that breaks that hammer, and then we are done. Improved forge. So now if we look at crafting, the 2 things we are really interested in here are the saber blade, which is going to cost us 2 iron ingots, and the base of the iron crossbow, because that's going to give us the 2 best weapons in the game. So that's 3 iron ingots. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to have to light it to make this. Let's do that. So where are we on fuel? We're good. All right, let's get our base of the iron crossbow done. And then let's get our saber blade done. So we can extinguish that. Now, saber blade blueprints. So to make our iron saber, we need more sets of tools. Now we just used all of our sets of tools on making the boat. So we have to go find more. And also to make the iron crossbow, we also need a set of tools. So we've got the rest. That's not a problem. So we have to go diving again. And then we can, let's just put these away. So where can we get sets of tools? Now, if we just go into M for map, and then we look here. So this is the, actually it's the top one. So we just highlight this here. Now you can see on the right-hand side there at the very bottom, sets of tools 1 out of 2. Now, I think that's a bug or a glitch because as we know, we've actually found 3 sets of tools on at that wreck that we went to the other day. So I don't think there are any more sets of tools to be found, or if there are, I don't know where they would be. But if we look at the iron region, the Puma region, there are 2 sets of tools in the bottom there, and we haven't found any of them yet. Now, they are usually in wrecks, and we can see a wreck right there. But if we also look at the Buffalo region, it says sets of tools 1 out of 2. We found 1 set on the Santa Maria, but there is another set. I happen to know where it is. So what we're going to do is go get that set of tools. So then we will be able to make either our iron crossbow or the saber. And I've got a feeling the saber is going to be the choice. So let's head off to the copper region. So F, take helm, M, and I'll see you when we get there. Right, here we are in Copper Island. Now where we're going is right there next to that rock in front of us. So we don't actually need to take the boat. We could just swim out there, but I'm going to take the boat because I want to just do some mapping out there while we are there. And we can map from the top of the boat, which will give us some elevation. So I think it's about here, so we could have swum here. It really isn't that far. But let's go up and just map some. We've got to be careful here with the sway of the boat. You can fall. There we go. If the boat sways the other wrong direction. So let's go mapping, because we haven't mapped any of this region yet. And there we go. There's our point of interest right there. Could we actually jump into the water from here? Quite. Alright, I don't think we need to equip our mask because it's not deep. And I don't think there are any sharks here either. But that's what we're after. Right there. Just hitting the concentration thing. And there's our set of tools. I'm not aware there's anything else here. Just take a quick look. Not seeing anything else. Alright, oxygen's getting low. Let's go up. Oh, did that again. Alright, next, we have one set of tools. We could stop there and just pick one of the crossbow and sabre, or we could go off to the wreck here. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, here we are back in Iron Island. So, just looking at the time here, it's nighttime, so we probably don't want to go diving during the night. So we do have a bed here, so let's sleep here. I think it's better than the bed in the base. Let's go to there, sleep. So before we leave, given this water container here is almost always going to be full, we may as well just drink our fill. Because it rains so much here that that's pretty much always full every time we come back. So where are we going? So we need to go kind of back on ourselves to there. So let's just take the helm and head in that direction. This should be about right. I think we need this map. Yeah. So I'm guessing it's going to be around... Oh, yeah, you can see that mask coming out the at the top of the sea there. So wherever you see these little rocks, you will quite frequently get a shark. Okay, let's stop there. Any shark? Well, let's map, because if we map, then that'll tell us. Oop. Can we map here? Apparently not. Okay. Well, let's equip for a shark, just in case. So everything that we might need to use is in this one. This one's empty. So let's take our mask and let's take a harpoon. Harpoon and mask. So any shark, first of all. Don't see one. Not entirely comfortable though. Okay, so we want to go down here. It's in the boat somewhere. Still nervous about there potentially being a shark here. So what do we got? There's our set of tools. So now we can make both weapons. Raw clay pot. We'll take it. There's something else over here. before we head over there, let's just get used to getting up on this boat again. Oops. Alright, let's get our oxygen back and our stamina back and then go again. There's something over there, 100 meters. So we can sprint underwater now. Oh, it's those rays. You don't tend to get rays and a shark. 29 meters. Nothing there. Oops. Presumably got too close to a ray then. There, oops. It must be lowered down. Possibly in the side of the ship? Yeah, it'll be in there. Okay, we're getting low on stamina. I'm going to bring the boat over here. Rather than risk it. Okay, so we want to be about 100 meters in that direction. That there, I reckon. Okay, now oxygen, stamina good. Right on top of the wreck. And we think it's the entrance in the side here. Might take some damage here, but that's okay. Bag of provisions. That was one of the options at the very start of the game. Cook it. So now we can make both weapons. What was that? Piece of leather. I don't see anything else. All right, we're done. I don't think we need any more ray skin. I think we can leave that guy alone. Okay, let's head back to Bird Island and let's make our weapons. Right, back in Bird Island, let's get our crossbow made and let's get our saber made. So saber blade, base of iron crossbow, crafting. So where do we make it? Blueprints. Use improved workbench. So we're going to need a hammer because we always need a hammer. So where is it? It's going to be under melee weapons. Iron saber. One set of tools, one saber blade. Place and work. Next, iron crossbow. That's going to be under ranged weapons. Iron crossbow. So we're going to need a bowstring and an iron tree branch. Both of which we can do. So bowstring, it's going to be 2 of these guys, which we make. Where do we make it here? Yes. And that should be our iron crossbow. Nice work. And we got a survival point for that. So let's just compare the two. So we've been working with the horn crossbow, which does damage 104. The iron crossbow is 130. So that's a step up. We can ditch the horn crossbow. Now the iron saber does damage of 130 compared to... Oh, we're still on the harpoon. Let's just look at this. So that does damage 39. This does damage 130. That's a lot. So this thing here will pretty much one-shot pretty much every cat in the game. So we are now armed to the teeth. We don't need the horn crossbow anymore. We don't need the copper spear. We could take it just for killing things. Yeah, we'll carry it around just for killing things like scorpions and the like. Although I guess we could keep using the bow, because every time we do that, it increases our shooting skill, which is now, if we go to character. Yeah, we're getting there, halfway to level 8. All right. Now, bag of provisions. Disassemble to get the contents. Gives us 10 smoked meat, 10 apples, and 10 loaves of bread. Right? I guess that was unnecessary because now it's going to decompose. Although I guess it lasts 83 days. That one, 55 days. So we'll just eat some. Alright, so the bag of provisions wasn't really necessary, but just interesting to see what we would have picked up on the very first day if we had chosen that before leaving the ship at the very start of the game. But anyway, so I think I'm going to leave this episode here. It's a bit of a short one, but now that we are all armed up and ready to go, I think then next is going to be on to, if you just go to the journal again, going to be on to either Windy or Foggy Island. We keep meaning to go to one of these two for a couple of episodes now, but we got distracted by the ship and the weapons. But now we've got the ship, now we've got the weapons. The only other potential distraction could be if we wanted to go to Red Island to get the copper, to be able to make this set of gear here so that we could start to take on some harder enemies. There is a boss at the end of this, at the end of the, well, not at the end of the story. It's we've only got 3 of the regions unlocked out of 5, but there is a boss fight on one of those regions where probably need the armor by then, so we'll have to go to Red Island to get it at some point. But next episode we will do Windy or Foggy. And hope to see you then. So thanks for watching this one. Bye.